नमस्कार अरुणाचल वासियों और हमारे प्रिय प्रेस बंधु। आज हम अरुणाचल प्रदेश कांग्रेस कमेटी की ओर से हम यहाँ प्रेस वार्ता करने यहीं बैठा हुआ है राजीव गांधी भवन पे। हमारा मुद्दा आज ये है कि कल एक बहुत बड़ा दुर्घटना हुआ है अरुणाचल में। पहली बार अरुणाचल में एक मुर्दा आदमी का एफिगी जलाया है। हमें जानता था, हमें मालूम है कि एफिगी उस आदमी को जलाता है जो जिंदा होता है, लेकिन एक जो 40 साल पहले जो मर चुका होता है उन्हीं का एफिगी जलाया है। और वो भी मामूली नहीं है, मामूली इंसान नहीं है। इंडिया का फर्स्ट वीमेन प्राइम मिनिस्टर ऑफ इंडिया है, जिसे आयरन लेडी माना जाता था, उसी का ही एफिगी को जलाया है। हमें बहुत आघात पहुंचाया है, बहुत दुख जताया है, क्योंकि वो मामूली नेता नहीं है, वो विश्व में सबसे माना हुआ नेता है, जिन्होंने अपना जान को कुर्बान दी है इस देश के लिए। उसका बेटा को कुर्बान दी है राजीव गांधी को। एक देश प्रेमी कुर्बानी प्रिय नेता का एफिगी को जलाया है। कल किसने जलाया आप लोग मालूम है? ये है भारत जला पार्टी ने, उसे हम सभी जानता है, भारत जनता पार्टी है और भारतीय जनता पार्टी, और सभी ने हम लोग प्यार से पुकारता है भारत जला पार्टी। उसी ने उनका एबीपी अखिल भारतीय विद्यार्थी परिषद के साथ अपना बीजेपी के कार्यालय के ऑफिस प्रांत में हमारा पूर्व माननीय प्रधानमंत्री स्वर्गवासी इंदिरा गांधी जी का एफिगी को जलाया है। उस सिलसिले में आज हम कुछ बीजेपी वालों ने देश में क्या किया है, तो उससे पहले मैं अपना साथीगण के बारे इंट्रोडक्शन देगा। ऑन माय लेफ्ट जनरल सेक्रेटरी ग्यामर तना, जनरल सेक्रेटरी एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन इंचार्ज, एंड ऑन माय राइट साइड श्री जोरोदोका जनरल सेक्रेटरी, एंड here Sileswanam general secretary, and this side is Gyogi Ganga general secretary. Now let me read out to this press briefing in English. On 25th June 2024, suddenly in the social media, as news was circulated in which it was seen that the BJP Arunachal, in collaboration with ABVP, burned the effigy of the first women Prime Minister of India, late Srimati Indira Gandhi. In response to the burning of the effigy of first women Prime Minister of India, late Srimati Indira Gandhi, who was popularly known as Iron Lady of India, on 26 June 2024 at Itanagar in front of BJP's office, spearheaded by ABVP Arunachal unit. The Arunachal Pradesh, in this regard, the Arunachal Pradesh Congress Committee vehemently oppose and condemn this act of political defame and conspiracy against the Congress and its first women Prime Minister, late Srimati Indira Gandhi ji, in burning her effigy. Today, the BJP is talking about the emergencies of the 1980s, but they have forgotten and are blinded about numerous undeclared emergencies in the country. There has been systematic and continuous rampage attack and murder on democracy, secularism, and Constitution of India. Protecting India's Constitution from BJP's democratic erosion is imperative mandatory responsibilities of every citizen of this nation. As a matter of fact, the Indian Constitution faces significant challenges under the rule of the BJP. Indian Constitution enshrines the core values of democracy, secularism, federalism, and individual rights. Recent data even suggest an erosion of these fundamental principles. This document outlines the critical reason why it is imperative to protect the Indian Constitution from the current trends observed under BJP government. First reason, decline in democratic values. Under the NDA, under the rule of BJP, under the leadership Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi, who is now recently known as non-biological Prime Minister of India, first is the Liberal Democracy Index ranking in the world. India ranks 114 positions between Niger and Ivory Coast in global democracy ratings. The report classified India as an electoral autocracy since 2018, indicating a significant decline from its democratic status. In the term, one of the worst autocracy lately reflects the severe regression in democratic norms and practices. The sources is from BDAM Institute. Global rankings reflecting India's democratic decline. World Press Freedom Index says out of 176, India ranks under 159. Global Soft Power Index, India ranks out of 28. Selective enforcement, high-profile cases target critics of Prime Minister Modi and Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath. Judicial intervention. Supreme Court has highlighted the need of redefine the limits of sedition. Sources, various legal reports. Third, the idea of passing legislation with debate and discussions. The state of Jammu and Kashmir was trifurcated through the Jammu and Kashmir Reorganization Act without debate and discussion. In 2023, an unprecedented suspension of 78 opposition MPs, the highest of a single day in parliament history, and post-suspension went ahead with the passing of crucial bills like reservation for women in Jammu and Kashmir. In 2021, 20 bills were passed in monsoon season without debate. 12 bills were passed within just 10 minutes only. Targeting minorities and critics. In September 2023, United Special Rapporteur says India risks becoming one of the main generators of atrocities in the world. In November 2020, UP BJP government passed a law aimed at curbing interfaith relationships. Prohibition of unlawful religious conversion ordinance requires anyone wishing to convert to seek approval from the district authorities and carries a punishment of up to 10 years in prison for converting another person through coercion, fraud, misrepresentation, or inducement. Within 3 months of passing this law, UP authorities filed cases against 86 people, 79 of them whom were Muslims, minorities. Home Minister Amit Shah said at an election rally in Delhi in September 2018, illegal immigrants are like termites and they are eating the food that should go to poor and are taking our jobs. This is very communal, racial, and targeting minorities. In August 2019, after the Indian government revoked the constitutional autonomy of Jammu and Kashmir, it imposed broad restrictions and arbitrarily detained thousands of people, including elected officials, political leaders, activists, journalists, and lawyers. Misuse of constitutional agencies like ED and CBI. There has been a huge increase in CBI and ED cases between 2014 and 2021. But there have been only 23 convictions. Of the 121 political leaders proved by ED and CD, 124 proved by CBI, 95% of were from the opposition parties. ED searches between 2005 to 2014 were only 112. But ED searches between 2015 to 2022, means 2015 to 2030 is more than 3,000. More than 3,000. Broad press conference and safety of journalists. India ranks third among the most dangerous countries for journalists, trailing only Mexican and Afghanistan sources reports without borders. Since 2017, Yogi Adityanath became UP CM. The authorities have filed criminal cases against 66 journalists. Another 40 journalists have been physically attacked. According to a February 2022 report by a committee against assault on journalists. The Pegasus project found that over 40 Indian journalists appeared on a leaked list of potential targets for surveillances. Undermining federal structure. Use of governor's office. Under BJP government, several governors undermined the federal structure as obliging governors of Uttarakhand and Arunachal Pradesh imposed Article 356, dismissing the opposition party government in 2016. In both cases, the Supreme Court intervened to restore the dismissed governments. In the context of Arunachal Pradesh, you know, there was a governor, BJP governor, whose name was J.P. Rajkua, imposed presidential rule in the state just because of one region, not a major region. And his government, the Congress government, democratically elected Congress government, was dethroned by misusing the governor's power. And Raj Bhavan was like a BJP's head office. This is very much evident and well known by everyone. Electoral bonds and funding. BJP received significantly higher funds through electoral bonds compared to other parties, raising concerns about transparency and fairness in electoral funding. Election Commission. New law passed under the BJP government excludes the Chief Justice of India from the selection panel for appointing the Chief Election Commissioner, increasing executive power control over the Election Commission. On March 14, two retired bureaucrats, Gyanesh Kumar and Sukhbir Singh Sandhu, were appointed as Election Commissioner just 2 days ahead of the announcement of the dates of the 2024 Lok Sabha elections. Both of them had BJP connections. Separation of oppositions, records suspension in Parliament. 100 MPs from Lok Sabha and 46 MPs from Rajya Sabha were suspended during the 2023. In 2023 winter session, the highest in any Lok Sabha term. For the entirety of the 17th Lok Sabha, no deputy speaker was elected, which which has happened for the first time in India's history. Dear friends, why I'm reading this document, citing all the 𝐀𝐫𝐾𝐲 incident took place in 𝐀𝐫𝐾𝐲 of Modi government, the non-biological PM of India. The 10 years of rule of Modi was 𝐀𝐫𝐾𝐲. In these 10 years of 𝐀𝐫𝐾𝐲, there were numerous undeclared emergencies. Today, BJP are talking about emergencies of 80s. And today, we are talking about emergencies in India at present. Our people are suffering. Everywhere atrocities are done. No justice is there. Only Prime Minister and Home Minister rule the country. All the MPs, ministers are just a hand puppet. Just only an instrument. But who are the rulers? Only two people, along with their economic cronies. And what make the Arunachal BJP talk about emergencies, which is not relevant today? Therefore, I appeal the people of Arunachal not to be carried away, not to be misled by the conspiracy of BJP against Congress. They know that now the parliament, the Modi government is just like a hang government, could not able to settle his own government. It is still in pendulum. So he's trying to defame Congress by bringing in issues of the 80s, and that too, not the existing, a living prime minister, but the one who is already passed away from this world. This is why we are here today. APCC, Arunachal Pradesh Congress Committee, vehemently condemned the BJP of Arunachal, ABVP, Akhil Bharatiya Vidyarthi Parishad. You were not born in 75. You were just a anda. Kal ka anda, aaj ka bachcha. You don't know anything about India's political history. So don't talk about emergencies of the past. Now talk about emergencies. We have come across decades after decades, and India has gone up to the point of becoming a superpower nation in the world. And now you are trying to pull back India, and taking back India to the place where GDP is too low, people are finding it difficult to survive. Let us talk about misrules of the BJP government. Let us talk about misgovernance of the BJP government. Let us talk about dictatorship of the non-biological Prime Minister of India. Don't talk about 80s, talk about now. Talk about your own people. If you are a political party, people-centric party, development-oriented party, talk about developments. Talk about corruption of your own leader. Talk about the failures of your own party. Don't misuse your political leadership for your own political gain. Thank you so much.